Order! Order! We begin the Parliament discussion about the new law of change that occurred by our President last week on making knives, vapes as compulsory on our streets, and people's health are at risk according to the new law by President Scott Drake. Thank you, Your Honour. I believe we need to take this step very important for everyone and for young people. What consequences are to carry knives on the street? We had 124 people who lost their lives by knife attacks happening across our city of Georgetown. We need more better measures, and that's what me and my fellow party members have agreed on. Tougher measures for someone to carry knives in the first place, and that's what we are trying to do and trying to achieve, Your Honour. Thank you, Mr. President. Now pass on to the Labour leader, Drew Gulak. Thank you, Your Honour. I agree we must take action now, as Mr. Drake never reacted sooner enough for those 124 people you mentioned died across our city. But why make tough rules now instead of before? Because a mum of Lawrence Knight, who was tragically stabbed last year, and he was called our government to act now, by you ignored it rather than Mr. Drake you thinking about other problems in your personal life with your cheating wife. Well, that's very personal from you there, Mr. Gulak. Now, President Drake. Mr. Gulak, I know it was very tough for me, and also for this country as well, on what Trump did to us. But we cannot deny that I wasn't in the right, I was in the wrong, and I wasn't perfect last year. For me and my actions. And this is midway through this year, as we have dramatic changes occurred. This change for the first front line of our nation's duty is to stop knife crimes preventing worse in our streets. You say you're going to ban knives, but what your solution of young people who have had bad upbringings? What about the investing in the young people with more social clubs so kids keep away from trouble from our streets? Mr. Gulak, since I've been in charge as president, I invested over $1 billion on helping out the communities across this city and also across the nation, and more investment will continue. And like what I did to the bowling, the gaming store and the chess games in the city of Georgetown, and you, my friend, is a woke individual opposite me on the other side of the table. Let's talk about your plans, about other laws, about vaping. There's only 8% of kids have touched vapes and should be banned for youngsters ever since that we've formed and promoted. But Mr. President, I want to ask, why ban them completely for adults, as they've had no choice, as they wanted to do so as they are adults? Mr. Gulak, I get your point of view, but they are classed as an illegal drug, as they are very addictive and should be banned and keep everyone safe, as is classed as a chemical, has a Class C inside the vape, and cause big concern of drug addiction across this nation. Order! Order! Thank you for addressing your official laws and concerns between the two parties, and thank you for your opinions from this Parliament today.